Hi there. So, Level Up Teaching Online is closing soon. The cart will be closing at midnight tonight. And I just want to check in with you because maybe you're one of the people that is on the fence, and I want to discuss some things that might be on your mind. I want to make sure that your decision is really firm before you say yes or no. So let's just be completely honest here. Let's talk about money. Maybe money is holding you back, and here's how you can decide. If you're not going to be able to pay like a major bill, such as your mortgage, your rent, or a car payment, then I would say no. Do not join. Like, hands down, do not join if that's the case. However, if things are like, oh, it's going to be a little tight, I actually encourage you to purchase because there's some things you can do to ensure that you can pay the bills, but you might just have to cut some things. Like maybe you have to cut going to Starbucks or going to Target, or maybe you have to cut some renting movies on demand. It could be any number of things. And maybe you have to add, such as add on to your hours for teaching or add on your recruiting if you recruit teachers online. That's actually one of the bonuses in my course. I teach you how to make your first $1,000 recruiting. And part of the reason that I made that bonus is so that you could get a return on your investment as quickly as possible with this course. And that's another thing too. If you're an online teacher, you set your own hours and the course is $397 if you pay in full, then you could just work a few extra hours a week and pay that off. So, and then on top of that, the investment that you get out of it is going to be learning all of this knowledge to propel your business so you're even more successful, and eventually you don't have to work extra hours. You're going to be making income on autopilot when I teach you about affiliate marketing, when I teach you how to recruit passively. So that's, don't let money hold you back if you're just going to have to make things a little tight in the beginning, because I promise you down the line is going to get so much easier. And that's the thing too, is that if you invest in yourself right now, then you're going to be ahead of the game. Whereas if you wait for my course to open in 6 months or maybe even more, because I'm probably not going to open again until spring 2021, and at which point the course might even be a little more expensive, because right now this is like my beta group and I'm seeing what I can add on to it to make it even better for the future. Here's the thing too. When I invested in myself, that's when I saw a huge increase in my income. I I paid for a course that was the same price. It was $397, but my income was like more than tenfold. I saw a $20,000 increase in my annual salary that year. So that's something to think about too. The way that I got a return on my investment from that course, I said to myself, okay, I'm going to recruit more people. And I did it. And I got really, really determined. And that's, taking that course is what pushed me forward too, because I got that motivation from the group. And that's something that you're going to get in Level Up Teaching Online as well. When you join, there's a community forum, and that forum is meant for us to encourage each other. And I want to make sure that everybody is working towards the goals that they have. That's the other thing I want you to know. I am determined to help you succeed. I am committed to make sure that every single member is working towards their goals. And nothing comes from staying in your comfort zone. I quit teaching in 2016. I didn't have a plan. And I just said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make sure I never have to go back to a brick and mortar situation, because I love that autonomy in my workspace. And if that is something you are craving as well, do not wait. Do not wait. Because what's going to happen is, if you join in the spring, that's really close to the summer. Whereas if you join now, you have a full year to set yourself up to quit for this school year if you're still a brick and mortar teacher. And if you're an online teacher and you want to work less hours, if you hold off and wait to purchase later, you're going to be on that hamster wheel of working all these hours. Whereas if you purchase now, a few months from now, you might not have to work that many hours. That's the goal of this course, is so that you can work less and less hours and focus on another aspect of your business, whether that's affiliate marketing, recruiting, and so on. Now, another question that I've been getting a lot is this course just for online ESL teachers? And that is a no. What I teach you is how to validate your teacher business. So if you have an idea of who you want to work with, if I've had people reach out to me, they're art teachers or music teachers, if you know that you want to tutor those other people in that subject area, there's a way to validate it. So I go through a process using Google, and all you have to do is research and see what people are looking for, and that's how you build your business for that community. So no, this is not just for ESL teachers. So if that's holding you back, don't let that hold you back. This is for any teacher who wants to level up an online teacher business. All right. Now, I do go into some areas of online teaching where if you work for a company, whether it's an ESL company or like a marketplace company, those schools offer recruiting, and you earn anywhere from like $50 to $200 recruiting, and I will go into that as well. So maybe that part of the program isn't for you if you're an art teacher, but there are options for recruiting for any subject area. So I'm excited to teach those opportunities to you guys. Now, another reason you might be saying no to joining the course Level Up Teaching Online is if you're scared of failing. And let me tell you, I have been there. I have been scared of failing. When I quit, I thought I was going to there were so many times where I thought I'm going to have to go back to get a job. But I just kept going because that freedom and autonomy, that financial freedom, the autonomy that I get from working at home, the creativity that I get to use, it's just unbeatable. And I didn't want that to be taken away from me. So I just didn't give up. And if you have that same determination and you know that that's what you want, if you have that driving force, whatever that driving force is, nothing can stop you, especially when you have the strategies that I give you. I give you really strategic steps. We go from point A to B to C until you get the success that you want. So if you're following the strategies and you have the determination, failure is not an option. So definitely don't let that hold you back. The other thing is that I am committed to seeing you through to the end. So when we finish Level Up Teaching Online and the course wraps up, I am always going to be available for coaching for you. And down the line, I might be creating a membership that's really affordable so that you can join and be in the monthly membership until you feel like you've gotten enough coaching that you can go off on your own and do this thing by yourself. So I'm committed to seeing it through until the end, even past the course. I'm there with you step by step. One last thing I want to end with is that getting out of your comfort zone is when you see the most growth. And that's what I did too. When I joined a course, I got a little bit out of my comfort zone. I was like, is this going to be right? And that's another thing I have. There's a 30-day window to test this out. I give you a refund if this is not for you, as long as you try and watch all the videos and fill out the PDFs and put that effort in. Then you just tell me, I tried it and it's not for me. So why not just test it out then for 30 days? All right? And put that effort in. Commitment plus the ability plus the skills, you're winning. If you're ready to do the same thing, I can't wait to see you in Level Up Teaching Online. I hope to see you in the course, and thanks so much for watching the video. Let's do this. I'm rooting for you.